Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Q&A, the live Q&A for the Instant Shock Live 2021 event. I'm gonna be here with the organizers. We've got Michael, who's been basically the brains and all the action, all the stuff going on behind the scenes, together with myself. And we're also gonna have Davey joining us because, of course, he's one of the Instant Shock admins. So it's gonna be nice. And yeah, guys, ask away in the chat. Whatever question you ask us now, we will answer. Don't worry about it. It's going to be good. And yeah, we already have a nice list to get started. So I'm going to join the voice chat so they can hear me. Just give me a second there. Hello, boys. How you doing?
Hello.
So, are you guys ready to do this?
I'm always ready.
He's always ready. Excellent. Okay, so I already gave everyone a quick introduction about who you guys are. So yeah, I guess we're good to go. Shall we start with the first question?
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, sure.
All right, just give me a second while I bring it up. And we do have a nice amount of questions here today, which is nice. We give some more info to you guys. And the first question is from Hank. And his question is which Pro 0 Hour players will be attending? Now I know this is a question a lot of you guys have because everybody wants to know who's actually coming. So there's going to be quite a few people coming. We had Akshay in the chat asking, will there be AK Baloney and Shay? I can already tell you AK Baloney is coming for sure. Shay probably not. Like, we haven't heard anything from Shay. And there are basically some other very nice big cheese people coming. There will be Tsetson as well, the maker of Gentool. Of course, there will be Size, the almighty Size will be attending. We got Hami, we got myself, of course. Antipro is coming, Millard's coming, Logica is coming. And of course, we got Michael coming as well. Davey, are you coming?
I'm not quite sure. I'm still not sure.
Come on, man. Come on. Okay, we need to get Davey to come. I see Real Blarstar in the chat as well. He'll be there as well, and he's gonna bring his streaming setup, so that's gonna be cool. So yeah, lots of nice people. Of course, as we keep going, guys, just keep asking in the chat. There are quite a few other people that we know will be coming, but we're not gonna reveal everyone just all in one go. So we'd like it if you ask for specific people, and then we'll get back to you like that. I think that makes most sense, right? Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Michael, would you like to do the next question?
Yes, sir. This question has been asked by S. You leave the most hard name for me. Like, the other one would have been easy for me, but yeah. So S Goro, I'm gonna leave it with that. Will there be translations available? Regarding this, no, we will have everything in English, because if we do subtitles or anything like that, if we do generated subtitles, that's not really gonna work if everyone has maybe used it once or twice. Yeah, in that case, we are sticking with just everything in English. We hope everything is really understandable like that. And yeah, we're just leaving it at that, because otherwise it would use loads of our time trying to get everything together.
Yeah.
Which we don't have a lot of.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're all about being inclusive and things like that. But at the end of the day, you know, it'd be too difficult for us to get everything international and stuff like that. So for now, it'll just be English. But hey, you know, the game, it's universal, right? If you have someone killing another player using great combat Chinooks and stuff, we don't need language. We can understand that. So it should be all right? Yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah.
I see Millard's also in the chat. Hey, Millard. Hey, it's so nice. Okay, shall we have a look at the next question? David, do you want to do that one, or shall I do it?
You can do it.
Okay, so this one is quite a handful question there. Like, well, not handful, like a long question. Let's put it that. There's quite a few parts. So let's have a look. The question has been asked by none other than the almighty Michael Phelps. Oh my god. And the question is, will the tournament be live streamed? And if yes, will there be other streamers too? Of course, I think he's referring to, you know, me being one of the streamers. I will, in fact, be one of the streamers. Will there be other streamers? So, yes, the entire tournament will be live streamed. Around half the tournament will be casted by me, and the other half will be casted by other live streamers. Live streamers who will be attending are most likely going to be Millard, Goldfish, and Anti-Pro. So they might be doing it. We'll see. We don't have exact details for who's going to do what set or whatever, but it's very possible and very likely. And of course, if there are going to be other streamers coming in, then we might just be like, oh yeah, we can have this guy stream or whatever. Setson might stream. So it's all a possibility. But one thing's for sure, it's not going to be just me. And there's also going to be a possibility of co-streaming. So we're going to have 2 streamers literally behind the same mic. And yeah, that'd be fun, right? That'd be nice.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah, something a little different. I saw a question here is from Hafid's in the chat saying, is Vivid going to be there? Vivid might be there. There's a very small chance, but he said maybe I'll come. So I don't know what that means. I find it hard to imagine for him to make all that effort to fly halfway across the world for a weekend. But I mean, it's a great game and he's a great player. So he might be like, yeah, let's do it. Why not? So there is always that chance, but I don't have more information on that. I don't know, Michael, do you know any more information?
About Vivid himself, or?
Yeah, about Vivid.
No, I've not talked with Vivid to that extent. So I have no more info on that on this occasion. So.
All right. Okay. Shall we go to the next question?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to do it? Come on, guys.
Okay, Michael, how you doing?
Davey has to do something for you.
Davey's gonna do it.
If you're not coming, you have to do this.
All right. Okay. Davey, here we go. Let's do it. Next question.
Dude, the names. Okay. I'm gonna butcher this one so hard.
That's okay.
All right. Georgie, is it George? Is it Georgie?
It's Georgie.
Angelov. Yes. Okay. So Georgie Angelov. Will there be in-game chat allowed during the FFA tournament? Well, just like the other tournaments, we won't be doing like voice chat or like any kind of chat will be allowed. Won't be allowed, I mean, because it just wouldn't be fair if a skilled player would be allowed to have chat with the other players. He's just gotta get 3v1.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
well,
so basically, in many cases, in-game chat can lead to like lying and manipulation. And that's fun in like casual games, but when you have lying and manipulation happening in like tournament where people can win money, it's sort of not as nice. And before you know it, like what Davey's saying, some guy can get 3v1'd just because some guy is being a keyboard warrior rather than actually, you know, being a good player and winning the game organically. So we're kind of seeking skill rather than just, you know, keyboard warrioring, because it's just, it's not the same. So in short, no, we're not going to allow in-game chat. And of course, there's a chance that these people, they'll be seeing each other while they play. They'll be not right next to each other, but maybe a bit of spacing in between. And of course, they're going to see someone waving their arm saying, "Are you serious?" and things like that. That's perfectly fine. But they're not going to be like talking to each other saying, "Hey man, attack this guy from the left side. I'll attack from the right side." No, we don't want any of that. We're going to have it nice and clean and fun. And, you know, it's free for all. You know, the game's going to be dynamic. It's going to be nice like that.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
You want to do that one and I'll do next? That's more. This question is more something up your alley in that sense.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so the next question is by Bassi, or as Midard likes to say, Basey. And the question is, can you play without lag on LAN with only Wi-Fi? Okay, so there's a few things we've got to break down here. The event will be on wired LAN, so we're not going to be on Wi-Fi. We're going to have all these laptops. Everybody's hopefully going to bring their own laptop, and they're going to be wired connections only. So people are going to be hooked up. We're going to provide all those cables and the networking gear and all that stuff. You just have to plug it in, and you can play. And that should give a theoretical maximum throughput of around 20 megabits for each PC, assuming there is maximum load, okay? So that in itself is already never going to happen. But even if it will happen, you still have plenty of bandwidth to go around and should be fine. So you should still be able to do an 8-player free-for-all without lag, if you want. 8 players, okay? So that's pretty good. There should be like no lag, latency, nice and solid on 10. So that should be pretty sweet. But yeah, if you're talking about strictly Wi-Fi, then yeah, probably that wouldn't work. But yeah, so Wi-Fi is not really going to be an issue. Of course, if you do decide to bring your laptop and you have a broken LAN port, so the LAN thing doesn't work, just let us know and we'll find a solution for you. Don't worry about it. We're covered, man. We got this. We got this. Okay, shall we go to the next question?
Yeah, sure. Next question is by Amat Kalas. I'm going to say it like that. Is it going to be a FFA? The tournament is going to be in a free-for-all style. We did this because we wanted to have more how should I say this? Like more diversity. So it's not like two people have a pro on the team and the other ones are like just starters to the game. So everyone still has a fair chance here to win. What we said with the chat as well, we won't allow any teaming in that sense, but someone could just have a little bit of bad luck and have two people attacking at the same time. It could be like a big streamer, or it could be just a regular dude trying to play the game. So in that sense, it's more fair for people who are not as trained or are not as skilled as like some pro players. So there's a bigger chance for every single person in the tournament to win. Regarding other tournaments, there might be a separate 1v1 tournament happening in parallel to the free-for-all. This will not be hosted by iShock directly. And of course, whoever is there and whoever has time is able to join that whenever they would like. So, yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much covers that very, very nicely there, I would say. Okay, so let's go to the next question, which is from Mr. Amar Sharab. And he asks, will there be multiple groups in the tournament, just like a group A, B, and C, similar to previous tournaments? So the answer to that is yes, but like always, the groups are formed there and then, in the moment. So we will literally just shout out and say, guys, we're gonna do the next tournament match. And then whoever then joins the room, so the streamer will open the room, whoever joins the room then gets to play. It's literally that simple. So of course there's a bit of limitation there. If somebody can't make it on a certain day, whatever, that's a bit of a problem. That's why we also say in the FAQ on the Discord setup for this, which you can find in the description, we actually say, like, guys, if you do intend to play on the tournament, make sure you can at least play on both Saturday and Sunday, because that's when most of the games will be played. So yeah, that's basically how it's gonna go down. So just all you gotta do is make sure that you join, and then you'll be playing and you'll be in a certain group. So yeah, pretty much like that. Okay, so we got next question. Davey, you want to do this one?
Sure.
It's a really cool question. I love this one.
Yes, it's a great question.
Okay.
By Mr. Facey. Yes, the one and only Facey, guys. Can Facey co-commentate? Now, we have discussed very long about this, and we have come to the conclusion that if Facey actually attends to the event, he can probably co-commentate with Legionnaire. Yes.
Yeah, it can happen.
Or
man.
maybe with a different streamer. Maybe. Just.
It can happen. You hear that,
It
Facey?
will require him to come to the event.
Yes. Where's Facey? Somebody pass on the message, guys.
Yeah. Everybody's telling him on Discord.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the next one. We're going nice and fast through these, right? Not too bad. They're not too bad. Let's see. I think I'll do this one.
Yeah.
We got from Nehad Abdullah saying, will we see the live streams with a streamer cam? Okay, so basically, some streamers, they have the webcam on and you can see their face and things like that. And that's always fun and stuff. But basically, because we're going to have multiple streamers, each streamer can sort of do how they see fit. So they can show the webcam, they can show their face, like they'll be at the event and stuff. That's something they can do. Personally, me, I'm not going to have a webcam enabled or pointed at my face, things like that. I'm not going to do that. Just letting you know, okay? Because I know a lot of you will be like curious and wondering. I'm not going to do that. But we will actually have some moments where we're actually going to show the event. We're just going to showcase it. Maybe walk around a bit with a camera so you can see all the people that are there with all the laptops and all the crazy cool games going on. We will, of course, do some things like that. So that's going to be nice.
Yeah. Shall we do one from the live stream, a question that gets asked? Because that is regarding a question, or like from a previous question. It is by Ali Reza Gol. I'm just going with it. Will player names be censored in game?
In what sense?
It just says, will player names be censored in game? That's the question.
I think he means on the live stream.
No, I think
Yeah.
he means like, will the player names be like hidden so you wouldn't know who's fighting who? we actually did not have any plans for that. In theory, we could go and do that, but you have to understand that a lot of people will still be bringing their own laptop. So, for example, my laptop will be called Leggy, so it would say, player X at Leggy, and they'll be like, I wonder who this guy is. So, I mean, there are still ways that people can find out who's actually playing and who's actually which player and stuff like that. So it's an interesting idea, but would probably need to go as far as hiring our own PCs and going to that level, to that extent, and then it could theoretically be possible. But, it's... no, I don't think we'll actually have that for this event. Okay, so let's go to the next question then. I think I actually already sort of answered this one a bit. I don't know who wants to do the next one.
Maybe Davey, because I think this is a real Davey question.
This is not a real Davey question. Michael, you go ahead.
The question is from Mahmoud Otman. Will the event get vlogged? We don't have plans regarding actual vlogging. We might have other people vlogging themselves. I personally will bring a gimbal with a nice enough camera on it, so I can capture some footage of what we said before. I can't really say like I'm gonna vlog specific bits or stuff like that. Of course, I will make sure to get some nice shots of the room and people be playing in action and people having fun. But of course, we still want to keep some privacy to a lot of people. So if someone really doesn't want to have their face shown, I mean, yeah, they're going to be at the event, but it's...
Hello? Michael? I think we lost Michael.
No,
Hello?
we lost Legionnaire, guys.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Alright. I didn't hear your last sentence there, sorry.
Till what part? Till what part? So I'll go from there.
You were talking about like the privacy, like if people don't want to be on it.
So if people have like their personal opinion on privacy and just they want to stay a little bit more secure in that sense, we try to keep as much attention to that because it's still someone's personal preference. But yeah, in that sense, we try to look to make some cool shots to have a good representation for other people who can't make it there this year. From them up for next year, if we want to decide to make this annually, which we do have plans for if it all goes well.
Yep.
So yeah, I try to get some nice shots in there, but I won't vlog personally like a real vlog style that you're probably used to on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer a quick question there from AK Baloney. He's saying, is there a curfew with regards to the hotel? I don't think so. Regarding the whole COVID-19 situation, I don't think there is anything like that. But I do think that basically all venues close at midnight. I think that involves nightclubs as well, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yes, at the moment, yes.
So it's not really a curfew,
12.
it's that everything just kind of closes rather soon. But, I mean, of course, the event is in November. It's not happening next week. So who knows, maybe by then everything opens up again. The biggest thing is, like, with this whole COVID stuff, we don't really know what's gonna happen. I mean, we don't have the answers. We're keeping an eye on the news every single day, guys, I promise you. And if we see something that affects us, we immediately adjust and make sure everything's gonna go as smooth as possible. So hopefully for you guys, there won't be any issues. So, yeah. Okay, the next question. Again, we have the almighty Facey, right? Millard's still there, right? He appreciates it,
Facey 655, yes.
Millard would appreciate, yes.
Millard would appreciate. And Facey is asking a very nice question. Davey, you want to do this one?
Also, no, what? I'm not here to answer. Okay, wait a minute. What?
You're stuck here now, so roll with it.
Roll with it, man.
Okay. So Facey asks, will there be name tags at the event? Well, we won't actually have like name tags at the event, but we can maybe look into like having name stickers. So you can like maybe like write down your name on a sticker and just stick it on your shirt. But yeah, well, maybe we have it, maybe we don't. Like we don't actually have like a button like thing that you can like prick on your shirt. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
You can-
pretty much.
Yeah.
We can
You can wear a button.
we can have a look and see if we can get some sticker-like things that you can write your name on and just slap it on your shoulder or slap it on your chest. And
Left on your forehead.
you know, like an Alcoholics Anonymous, like, "Hi, my name is," you know. We can do something like that. Not a bad idea, actually. So we might look into it, maybe, right? We have another question from Facey, so I think I'll do that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And the question is a very nice one because I already said a few things already about it. Why can't your COVID certificate be older than 6 months? I haven't heard of this rule in the Netherlands. Right. So one thing that I mentioned in the frequently asked questions, I said, guys, make sure you have your COVID vaccination certificate and make sure that it's not older than 6 months. And it's true. At the moment, there is no law against it, right? There's no law saying, oh, your COVID vaccination certificate is 7 months, therefore we can't let you in. But because everything keeps changing so quickly, right? All these laws and things, I've been hearing rumors here and there that they're saying that booster shots are now going to be required relatively soon. But again, they're rumors. I don't know if it's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to happen. So if you do fall into that category, let's say you had your second shot in March of this year, then see if you can arrange an extra booster shot. And then I don't know how that's going to tie in with the COVID certificate. I'm sure it will update and stuff. But basically, it's more as a precaution, right? There's no law against it. You can still come into the venue under current rules and laws and whatever. But we don't know what's going to happen in a few months' time. So be on the safe side. Get yourself a booster shot. And that way, you won't have any issue. You won't have any worry. And everything's just sorted. Basically, something along those lines.
Yeah, it's mostly a personal preference in that sense. So for someone who might feel a little bit scared, because of course, like, it's new to everyone, I think, to go to an event closed off with 80 people. So if someone has the tendency to maybe get scared of that situation a bit, you can always, from a self-standing point, say, like, you know, for safety precautions of myself, not necessarily for others, I'm gonna get like a third shot just to be sure for yourself. So it's not necessary at the moment in time because there's no laws for it or whatever. It's what Leggy said. We're not gonna let you not enter the event if it's older than 6 months. But for yourself, if you would like to have the little bit of extra security for your own personal sake, then you could have that as an option.
Okay, so I think we can go to the next question, and I think that's also a question that Michael would be best with to answer. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I've looked into this a long time, so
Yeah.
I've looked at numbers like a couple of days now, so
Yeah.
I've tried to make this one as good as possible for now. So it is a question by AWS Main Salmon. I'm just gonna stick with that. Could you give an estimate of the total cost? So that's including event costs, hotel stays, and food costs. We have looked this up a little bit to give like an estimate of different price points that you could be looking at. So someone might want to choose for, let's just say, like a full experience in that sense, just going with the nice stuff. So staying at the hotel itself, that's directly next to the venue, having food at the hotel, having lunch at the hotel, all that stuff. So you're all already close by. You don't mind spending the little bit of extra cash and stuff like that. So for if you would be staying at the hotel, of course we're going off this by the regular event ticket, so that will be at a cost of €32.50, which also includes the one free drink token every day you enter the event. We estimated that if you would drink 5 drinks a total per day at the event itself, including the free drink one, it will come to a total of €36 for the entire event, because a coin will be €3 at the event itself. This will include for soft drinks, beer and wine, so you can have a choosing of all those options. Lunch at the hotel, you're probably looking at, because this is all estimated in like for the entire weekend, you will be looking at 42 euros total. If you have dinner, obviously a little bit more expensive, more bigger dishes, you're looking at a total of 63 euros. And the stay at the hotel itself for one adult for all 3 days is at around 175 euros. This is not including breakfast and no cancel option. So you are stuck with whatever you book. This would come down to a total of around 350 euros.
Yeah, so that would be if you want to have it nice and convenient at the hotel, want to relax and enjoy yourself a bit, but don't overdo it, then you're looking roughly at a price of 350 euro. Roughly, of course. So yeah, that's covering the things that Michael said. And then we also had a quick look at a potential budget option.
You want to do that, or you want to?
Yeah, you can.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the budget option, of course, you're still sticking with the regular event ticket of 32 euros 50. One drink total per day, so that means that you're only grabbing the drink that you are already like offered with, so that's free of charge in that sense. You can bring your own like bottle of water, but you're not allowed to bring in any of your own food or any of your own drinks in that regards of like hoarding stuff and try to make the most out of that, because that's not allowed at the venue itself. There is an option for the people who haven't been in Discord and saw the general chat. There's a McDonald's straight across the road. It's like literally you exit the venue. It's just you run across the street and there's a McDonald's there. Lunch around there will be probably like 6 euros and a dinner of around 7.50. This again depends on whatever your personal preference is for choosing different stuff. The price of an Airbnb close by for a 3 days stay is 150 euros. So in that sense, it's not that different from the hotel, but I'm not really sure at like what's also included in that sense. I've been to the hotel myself a couple of times, so I can tell you that that is a very nice option to have. But of course, not everyone wants to spend all the cash around the world and just wants to have a convenient option of just staying so you can enjoy the entire event. This would come down to a total of around 200 euros for the entire event if you're choosing for the more budget option. And this can still then vary on whatever options you try to make and say like, I'm taking this or I'm leaving this out.
Yeah, exactly. So in short, 350 euro if you want to stay at the hotel and have those conveniences. And if you're a die-hard budget person, you could probably do it as well for around 200 euros. So there you go. It's a good breakdown, right? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see Logica's telling me that I'm promoting the Golden Arches.
yeah. That's there it goes. That's how it goes. No, but guys,
by the way.
I do want to say something that if you are looking into booking the hotel or booking a hotel in general in the area and you're coming, maybe you're not feeling 100% sure what you're getting is the best deal, then please do contact Michael. Michael, maybe you can put your Discord in the chat, like your Discord tag.
Yeah,
he's
probably
helped.
do that.
He's helped already. I think like what 6 or 7 people, right, with their bookings.
Yeah, around between 8 to 10. So yeah,
8
between
to 10.
8 to 10 people I've helped out with different stuff. So either getting a better price because they already booked, help them with canceling that order, phoned up the hotel, went in contact with them and arranged everything for them. We even had a thing. I'm gonna put it out here. Blar had booked the wrong date, so he was a month too early. He got quite lucky that I was in contact with him. I sorted everything out today, and I got his booking cancelled and a new one made a month later. So he's now very secure in our hands.
Yeah, all sorts. So guys, if you are thinking of coming and you're not entirely sure where to start, what to do, whatever, just contact us, contact Michael. He's a very nice guy. You can hear him. You see him right here. He's a great guy. Just send him a message. He's in the InstaShock Discord. He's also in the InstaShock Live Discord. Just really send him a message and it'll help out. Even if you think you've already got things sorted, there's no harm in just contacting, double checking and making sure. So I very much would recommend that. When it comes to money, though, just a few things that we haven't said before, but it's useful info. Drinks will be done via tokens. So you buy a token, and with a token, you can get yourself a drink. Like Michael already said, it can be wine, it can be beer, it can be soft drinks, it can be all those kind of stuff. And a drink token costs 3 euros, just so you know. So it's 3 euros for a drink, and then you can have that drink inside the venue, at the event. All the stuff is fine. But yes, outside food and drinks are not allowed. So there's still a restaurant there at the hotel. There's a McDonald's nearby, like Michael said. So there's plenty of options, plenty of things you can do. But I'm just kind of letting you guys know up front. Another question we got a couple times is, at what time does the event start? And the event starts at 1 o'clock and finishes at 10 p.m. So it's going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 10 p.m. in the evening. Yeah, and that's going to be for every day. So that's going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, of course, Friday at 1 o'clock, I get it. Some people will still be at work, so there won't be as many people. But we will actually try and start the tournament in the evening of Friday. So if you do want to play in the tournament, you really want to make sure you're in it, then I do recommend you show up a Friday evening, like, at least. So, yeah. Another thing I need to mention here is that the hotel has a strict no smoking policy. So if you want to smoke, you have to go outside. Another interesting thing is that there's a bus stop right outside the hotel that goes to and from the city center. So if you guys are, in fact, with an Airbnb, you're in the city center, you could just get a bus. I think it's a direct one. I don't know how often it goes, but I think it was pretty reasonable when I looked at the time. Another thing is, guys, don't bother bringing your own networking gear. It's absolutely not needed. We've got everything settled. Everything is ready and sorted. The only thing, though, is that please do bring your laptop, because we are not going to be supplying PCs, okay? That has to be absolutely clear. Guys, bring your laptop. If you say, oh, but my laptop is very weak, it doesn't matter. The game's really old. It'll probably run anyway. Worst case, you run it low graphics. It'll be fine. And yeah, so we're not going to supply PCs. Another thing is, make sure you download and install all your games up front. This is very, very important. We're going to be up to 80 people there, all right? And we're all going to be sharing the same internet connection. And we've set it up in a way that it's going to be good, it's going to be reasonable, and it's going to be acceptable. But it's not like we're running gigabit speeds there or something like that with the internet connection. So make sure your games are all downloaded up front, because you will have a hard time where the downloads will go relatively slow. As a backup, we're also going to bring a hard disk with us with some games pre-downloaded, so you could just copy them via the network, so that will go a lot faster then. But only 2 people can copy files from that hard disk at a time, because that's how it sort of works. So you can't really just... You gotta make sure your Steam is up to date. You gotta make sure your Battle.net is up to date. So if you want to play Warzone, make sure you download that thing up front, okay? Seriously. Anyway, I do need to say that we will not distribute games illegally, okay? Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. It's not like we're going to hand out games from the hard disk saying, oh yeah, take it. You still need a Steam account for the game to work and things like that. You need to legally own the game. Otherwise, you know, you can copy the files, but it's not going to do anything. It won't let you play the game. There's also going to be a tournament schedule for, like, we're going to release that later. And then you guys will see when the matches will happen, so when to tune in and things like that. And yeah, then you'll be able to see all the live streams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other things that we should discuss? We got Blarstar in the chat. He's saying, will your cat be there? No, he won't be there. I will miss him intensely. He won't be there.
Who's got to take care of your cat then, Legionnaire? Go on.
Well, one of my many girlfriends, of course. I mean, yeah, it's obvious. But yeah.
Not even take your girlfriend to...
Well, I can just make a new one there, you know. Okay, I gotta be careful there. I gotta be careful.
She's watching.
Before they all start watching the streams.
Yeah.
Hey, I see Facey in the chat. Hey, Facey, we answered your question. I'm sure you're happy about that. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that we need to cover?
I'm trying to think of something, but...
Let's see. Any other questions in the live chat, perhaps?
I don't see any.
I think there were before.
I have a question here from Manuel CCC in the live chat. He's asking, Legionnaire, will you play in the free-for-all tournament? So I don't think I'm actually gonna play. because I'm kind of like marked down as the guy who's going to be casting a lot of the games. So it'll be a little awkward if I'm supposed to cast but then also play, so I don't think that would work out. So I don't think I will be playing myself, but you know, I'm definitely going to enjoy watching, and it's going to be so good, man. It's going to be so good. Let's see. Any other questions? Anybody? Now's your chance.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
Time for you.
Yeah, of course. There's
Any questions,
loads.
guys?
There's loads more questions and answers in the FAQ section of the Discord. Maybe that's something I should talk about. If you go to the iShock Live Discord, guys, please go to Roles, the channel called Roles, and scroll to the very top and mark whether you're going to be there or not be there. By doing so, you will see a few more channels appear. So it's basically done for the people who are a bit more serious about the tournament, so the ones who bother filling in some of the roles. It's very useful. It's very useful for us as organizers. It's useful for you guys as well, because if you fill in a role, for example, saying I'm going by car and I live in Western Netherlands, let's say, and you're going to drive, then you can see other people who live in Western Netherlands, and maybe you can give someone a lift, and maybe that makes a difference between someone attending and not attending. And hey, it's a great opportunity to meet new people, make new friends. So I would definitely recommend that you guys do that. And of course, there's already a nice FAQ list of questions with answers in a bit more detail as well. So if you guys are like, I didn't think of this question, but you know, now I thought of it and the stream's over. Ugh, seriously, what do I do? Go check out the FAQs, because we got quite a bit of stuff already covered. And yeah, I think that's good, right?
Yeah, should be.
Yep.
Facey says, here's a question. What if someone is raging and screams? Will he get banned? Well, I mean, if he starts trashing up the place and just start breaking desks and stuff, I guess. But, I mean, I hope that's not going to happen. If somebody just starts screaming, we'll probably all just come together and go, there, it's okay. Try and calm the person down. But, yeah. No, I think, honestly, guys, because it's going to be a real-life meetup event, everyone's going to have a much different attitude. You're seeing people's faces, which that in itself makes a huge difference. If you see someone saying something, you know whether it's sarcastic or not. And sometimes online, those things get misinterpreted, people get pissed off and things like that. And face-to-face is just a lot less likely to happen. There has been a meetup in the past in Germany, which was around 8 people as well, I think. Around 8 people. We're going to be 80, so that's around 10 times more. But they were saying as well, like there were some players who had some issues between themselves, weren't too comfortable. But then when they met face to face, all that just went away. And, you know, you grab a sandwich together, you talk about the game, you talk about life, and you become the best of friends. So I do believe the same thing's going to happen here as well. So I don't think we're going to have too many people raging. And if we are, I will think it'll be like maybe 1 or 2 max. And we'll say, hey man, relax, it's fine. And the situation will be quite calm quite quickly.
It's a game, guys. It's a game.
It's a game. Real Blarstar is asking, will there be referees? Well, for the tournament, I guess that... we'll probably do the same as with the previous tournament. So we'll set up a panel of judges, and we're not going to reveal who those judges are, but they will be proper good players who can properly identify when somebody did break the rules or not break the rules, things like that. So we will have that. So in short, yes, there will be referees. It's just, no, you won't have a clue who they are. And that's a good thing, okay? That's a good thing. Because otherwise you get people harassing those guys saying, oh, but you should do this, you should do that. No, we'll get good people, and those people will unconditionally give their proper expertise on a situation, and based on that we'll move forward in case we have a hiccup. But of course, with these free-for-all things, normally there are some hiccups here and there, but how we have this tournament laid out, I don't think we'll have many issues, personally. Like, Davey, what do you think?
I think we're not going to have that many issues with it. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to have referee at the actual... Well, we are, right? We are going to have referees at the actual event.
Some people, yes.
Yes. But I think we're just going to do the same as every other tournament we had. Just get a panel of judges, like you said. And everything should be alright.
Yeah. We have a question here. I think this is the third person who I've seen this asking this question, so I might as well cover it. Is marijuana legal in the Netherlands? The answer is yes, it is. But that doesn't mean we're gonna have any. We're not gonna do any. Okay, don't bother. Say, oh, it's one big party. No, not. It's a LAN party, guys. LAN party. It's. Trust me, it's more fun anyway. So yeah, not gonna do any of that stuff. We got Roy in the chat saying, are you gonna play tonight? I think you're talking to me directly. I would say yes. After this stream is over, I'll just start up a different stream. So you'll need to wait for maybe like 10 minutes and then I'll start the next stream and then I'll just play a few games. Facey says, what is the rule if someone's being a snake? No comment. I don't know.
We're gonna have the no snake policy, right?
I know snake policy. No, it's fine, man. It's fine.
No snakes at the venue, please.
Yeah. All right, so I think that wraps it up, right, guys?
I could do something like have a little bit of a shortened version of the announcement video. We can also send them back if someone doesn't really understand of what we're still doing or what more things are going to be said there. Because for people who will be attending the event, like they're going to probably ask like, okay, how can we watch it? You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be on your laptop watching us stream while we're in the same room. In the room itself, the venue room, we will have two big, what are they called again?
Projectors.
Yeah, we do have two big screens with projectors on it, which will do a live feed of the event itself. So if you're at the event and you want to watch the stream, you can just sit back. We have chairs for all 80 people, so everyone can have a seat. So everybody can then look, if they want to, they don't have to look on their PC or laptop or whatever. They can just watch on two big screens to see the live stream fully unfold itself there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that wraps up everything. We got Roy in the chat here saying, my wife won't let me go. She wants to come along, so is there like a game for women? I can't say I'm particularly versed when it comes to games for women, just the part that, like, when it comes to 0 Hour, 99% of my audience is male. I am not making up that statistic, it is 99%. So if she's gonna be there during the tournaments, and it's like, oh, maybe I'll give this game a shot. Statistically, it's not her cup of tea. That being said, she can still come. You can still play whichever games you want. If she's into Warzone, play some Warzone. If she's into Left 4 Dead, do some of that. Minecraft, it's all good. Like, at the same time, it's still going to be a meetup and a get-together with a lot of people and a lot of laptops. So, you know, if she's into that, then it's still fine. But yeah, if when it comes to 0 Hour, just statistically, it's not looking good for you, buddy. That's it. Real Blarstar. Ooh, that's a good question. Is a room cam allowed? I guess it is, but again, it's what Michael said earlier. It comes down to some levels of privacy. We still got to check this out. We still got to see how most people feel about this. If we just ask around, if a lot of people say, listen, I'm not too comfortable just being on this camera all the time, whatever, then probably the answer will be no. But if it's like at a distance, and as far as I know, you're getting a desktop ticket, right? When you told me, you'll be in a corner already. So in that sense, if you get a camera for the room, it should be okay, because most people will have their backs turned to you, and most people's faces won't really be visible. So I would say it's quite possibly that yes, but there is a small chance it's going to be no. So sorry for a bit of a vague answer there, but yeah. We got I know in the chat saying, will you play Dawn of War at the LAN? Probably not, but probably. There are many games. I will play some 0 Hour, that for sure. But yeah, there will probably be some people who will play Dawn of War, because that's the thing, man. We like RTS. There's gonna be a lot of other RTS fans. Like Michael, you wanted to play Company of Heroes, right?
Yeah, Company of Heroes 2 I'm lately very into, so...
Yeah,
it
so...
just depends if someone else plays it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think that sort of wraps things up. We've basically covered a lot of topics here. And again, there is more in the FAQs in the Instant Shock Live Discord. If you don't know about this Discord, then please do go check it out right now. The link is in the description. It says, oh, the iShock Live Discord. Click here. So click there. and give yourself the roles. Go to the roles section, give yourself the roles, please. Even if you're already in it, you haven't given yourself the roles yet, please do it. It helps us out. It doesn't take you very long. It takes you, what, maybe 1 minute, because there's like 4 things you gotta click. And then you got the roles. It helps us out a lot. It makes things easier to plan from our end. And make sure that you guys have a great time as well, because at the end of the day, a lot of this is for you guys. We're trying to make this a cool event. And like Michael said as well, hopefully we're going to do this more often, not just this one time. Maybe we'll do it next year as well. Ooh.
We hope to.
We sure
We
do.
just want to make it a good event, and I mean, like, I think we're going to be the biggest 0-hour event ever,
Oh, yeah.
right?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch the stream off right about now. If you have any other questions that we did not cover here, and you can't find them in the FAQs or anything, you can just leave them as a comment, because this live stream is about to turn into a video, and then just leave it as a comment and we will get back to you as well. Don't worry, we got you covered. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch off the stream, and then I'm going to start my normal stream, and we're going to play some games. All right, bye-bye guys, see ya.